This is my ironing cart, and today I thought I would give you a little tour. If you've been sewing for a while and you really want to make sure that you're getting really professional results, then these are the things I would recommend you get. One of these irons that have like a water thingy, mine is from Rowenta, I think that's how you say that, and it's the Compact Steam Pro, and I'm really happy with it. I love it. I think it's great. It switches off automatically, which is great for me because I sometimes forget to switch it off. So it will just turn itself off if I'm not using it. Then a little spray bottle with just water in it. If I'm pressing a particularly difficult fabric that has a lot of wrinkles in it, the most occasions I use this for is actually for blocking my knits and my crochet makes. Back in the day, people would just use a damp cloth and a hot iron to block stuff, and that's how I do it. It's something that goes hand in hand with my little Spritz bottle, my pressing cloth. I like using cotton. This is honestly a piece of old flannel. I will dampen it to press my knits and my crochet make when I'm blocking them. When I'm interfacing stuff, I'll use it as a barrier between my iron and the interfacing for pressing certain things that are more sensitive. I will also sometimes use pressing cloths made from different materials depending on what I'm sewing. If I'm sewing with velvet, I will use a scrap of velvet, like an offcut, to press that velvet, but I don't keep that on the trolley because it just gathers dust and I don't use it all that often. I have a clapper. I have made a video about clappers. You know, when you're pressing something and you like use your hand to flatten it, this is what that's for. You don't have to use your hand. You can use a clapper and that way you don't burn yourself. I have my tailor's ham and my sleeve roll. These are the Prym ones and I got them as a set, so they match. This one is specifically made for pressing sleeves, but you can also use it for like trouser legs and things like that. And the tailor's ham, it helps you with curved seams like around shoulders or with when you're pressing darts, things like that. I would recommend you get one of these. You can also make them if buying one is out of your budget. You can make these. I'm sure there's tutorials online on how to do that. I also have made a video about this in the sleeve roll, so check it out if you want to. And then something that's not really related, but I do use it a lot. And this is one of those like fabric shavers. This one's from Philips. It was pretty inexpensive. I think the fanciest thing on the trolley is the iron itself. But yeah, you can get all of these things relatively cheaply, but you can make a lot of them yourself. Like I've heard people use a 2x4 piece of wood like from the hardware store instead of a clapper, and it does the same job. You don't need to get the fancy thing. You can just make it yourself or find a solution that works just as well. My pattern weights are literal rocks that I painted to look like fairy houses. Like I found these in the street and used cheap acrylic paint to make them into cute, like whimsical little houses. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy sewing. Bye.